I want to invite the lovely Miss Gisborne back to the stage to lead us in a little grounding meditation I'll get here before we start to dive into the content that we have planned for this weekend. So back on the topic of vision, Laura, can you help us ground into the space and become present to the possibilities that are available this weekend?
Absolutely. So it feels like you all are here. And do you know what I mean? Like you're rushing to get here and you're not really physically here, but it feels like your body's here, but you're not mentally here. So it feels like, does everybody feel like they're present in the room? Raise your hand if you feel like you're present in the room. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, energetically you guys feel like you're present in the room. Who in here has already published your book? Excellent. And who in here is working on a book? Beautiful. And who in here has already published, you already did this, but who in here has already published and working on another book? Yeah, it's kind of like candy, right? We do one. I remember when I was writing my first book and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to birth this baby. It took literally 2 years to get it out. And I actually have a friend who took 13 years, Susan, to get her book out. And then I met Jessie, and then the second baby just came so quickly and easily. It was wonderful. So what I'd love to do is just invite you to join me in a moment and close your eyes. And for those of you that don't know me, I don't make my living as a seer, but there's a lot of things that I see that are happening around for all of you. And I know that there's something very special and sacred that brings us together. And I'm really honored to be with you in this time. And so we're going to just close our eyes and uncross our legs and think for a few minutes about our vision and what brought us here this weekend. You know, there were a lot of people that were invited that didn't make it. There were a lot of people that said they were going to come that didn't make it. And you came. And you came not for Jessie, although we love Jessie. You came for yourself. You came to answer the calling that you can't avoid any longer. And there's something magical about being called. And there's something that can be a little scary about being called sometimes. There's something that's underneath sometimes for us about, are we ready? Am I crazy? Is this the right thing? Is this what I'm really supposed to be doing? And what's available for us all this weekend is a really sacred, safe space to answer the call. I know you wouldn't be here right now if you hadn't been called to be a part of a community of messengers that have a much bigger purpose in the world, to help people who that have gone on the journey and don't know that it could be easier or lighter. Because each of us have gone through things that have brought us to be here right now that seemed a little tough at the time, but we made it through. And all those tools are in our toolbox now so that we can help those people that are just one step behind us. And so as messengers, we can run, but we can't hide. The message comes through us in service to others. And what's on the other side of that, for those of you that have already published, is a wonderful gift. There's an incredible gift that happens when we get out of our own way and we have the courage to bring the message. So I honor each and every one of you for having the courage, for having the commitment, for having the presence to understand that this is much bigger than you. And that there will literally be millions of people served by what happens in this room this weekend. So we're going to do a lot of exercises, and I invite you to allow yourself to be supported. Receive that inner knowing and guidance that you hear. Let it come through you. Let it come out in your messaging. You don't have to do it all alone. You're in a community of like-minded messengers who feel the calling just like you do. And you're fully supported. So take this opportunity to dream big. Take money off the table. take fear out of the way, take time off the table, and really allow yourself to have the biggest vision that you can imagine while you're here this weekend. Everybody take a deep breath. And you may gently rise.